Hi, here's a sick bass sound producers need to know in Logic Pro X. First a quick demo and then we look at how to recreate the sound in Logic Pro. The bass patch was created with the Alchemy synth of Logic Pro, and we can solo the bass patch and listen to the individual sound. If you want to learn how to create this kind of EDM track, I highly recommend that you join my Logic Pro for Beginners course. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. So let's continue and look at how to recreate this bass patch in the Alchemy synth. So let's create a new software instrument track and add the Alchemy synth. And let's open the Alchemy synth here, and we begin by initializing the preset because we want to have a clean slate when we start designing the sound. Now we have a basic sawtooth for part A of the sound sources. So we can click the sound source here and change this to a basic square wave. Now we can add a little bit of unison, which means we have more voices each time we press a key. We will also filter the sound, so activate the filter and let's select the low pass 12 dB rich filter. Add a little bit of drive and a little bit of resonance. Now we're going to add an LFO to the symmetry here, so we get a little bit of pulse with modulation. So we right-click the symmetry, add modulation, select LFO, and the LFO1 sign. And we modulate the symmetry like 30%. It's a little bit high-pitched for a bass, so let's turn down the chorus tuning. 12 dB. Now to be able to control this sound and add movement in the sound with your MIDI controller, you can attach a controller to the cutoff here. So right-click, add modulation, and select the Perform Controller 1. And let's increase the depth. And now we can move this performance pad to the second slot. And on the second slot, we will bump this controller to the top. So now we can use the transformer pad to control controller 1. So we need a little bit more grit to the sound, so let's go to the effect section here, activate the first effect and select the distortion. And add a little bit of mic distortion and a little bit of tube distortion. So let's hear it with and without the distortion. Sometimes the volume is a little bit hot here for oscillator 1, so let's drag down the volume a little bit so we don't go overboard with the volume. So there you basically have it. Finally, let's make the Alchemy synth monophonic. So go to the globals here and set always to legato and drag the voices to one single voice and add a little bit of glide. So let's hear it in context of the track. Right, so that's basically how you recreate the Reese bass sound. Please let me know in the comments if you have any feedback or questions, and I'll see you in the Logic Pro course. Bye!